Welcome everybody, this is episode number 385. My name is Joe, I am very hungry, and you found yourself at the Joe is Hungry channel, filmed and produced right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Before we start talking about Arby's, I want to knock out a few shout outs. Bobby and Sheila, congratulations, I hope you're making the right move. A very special Joe is Hungry shout out to Twitch streamer Tart Tizzle. I have his links in the description below. Nicholas Diego, Jack Billy and Doll, Zach Tanner, Jackson, Aiden, Ryan, Maddie, Emma, Parker, Abby, and Calvin. I want to wish a very special Joe is Hungry happy birthday shout out to each and every one of you. With that out of the way, we're going to roll over to Arby's to check out their new Big Game Burger. This limited time offer is made from one venison elk beef burger, melted big ice Swiss cheese, sweet garlic and dill pickles, crispy onion strings, dark cherry steak sauce, all on a brioche bun. The venison elk beef patty itself is made with 33% elk, 33% ground beef, 34% venison. And I bet they had somebody sitting there just to make sure they got that 1% of deer meat just right. A little fun fact, Arby's doesn't cook these on site as they have no grill. Their burgers are cooked in the sous vide method. In other words, they're cooked in hot water in a plastic bag, delivered to the restaurant, reheated by dropping them in the good old deep fryer, and served directly to you. Sounds really tasty to me. But let's not judge yet. Each burger all by itself will add 718 calories to your daily diet profile. I have the stats on the screen and in the description below. A single a la carte burger will pinch you for a not insignificant $8.79. Make it a medium combo for $13.69 before taxes in Georgia. Much to Arby's credit or detriment, depending on how this plays out, they have a posted serving weight on their nutritional information right on their website. Each regular burger, prepared with no modifications, should weigh in at 272 grams or 9.59 ounces. If we burn a few precious brain cells, do a little bit of Joe's Hungry math, we come up with a preliminary, and I stress preliminary, a high-end fast food price of 89 cents an ounce. Because we won't know until later in the video when we do the Joe is Hungry weight test and calculate the actual real out-the-door fast food price per ounce. I hope I'm going to have a better time in the drive-thru. The last time I was there, things really didn't go very well. To say that the drive-thru here is glacial would be a compliment. Not good. Not good at all. Today, I'm in drive-thru hell. Now it's time to face our demons, bite the bullet, and roll the drive-thru at Arby's in Cartersville, Georgia. I haven't even made it to the order window yet. Here we go again.
Thank you for choosing Arby's. I'll be with you in 1 moment.
Sure.
Go ahead with that order.
Could I get 3 Big Game burgers?
Just the burgers or the meal?
Just the burgers.
Anything else?
That's it.
Total will be $41.03 at the window.
Thank you.
97 is your change.
Thank you, sir.
If you don't mind, please pull forward and we'll bring that out to you.
Oh, not again. I've got my Big Game burgers. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Big Game Burger number 1 is 158.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Big Game Burger number 2 is 154.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Big Game Burger number 3 is 146.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Would have liked to see a little bit better temperature than that since these burgers were just pulled right out of the fryer. And you know how hot I like my burgers. Since they're in my temperature range limits, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a pass on the Joe is Hungry temperature test. So now it's time to pull back the covers, head back to the studios, and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Big Game Burger number 1 weighs in at 9.50 ounces. Big Game Burger number 2 weighs in at 8.80 ounces. Big Game Burger number 3 weighs in at 9.55 ounces or 270 grams. Now they're relatively consistent except for one bad egg being a little bit light. So today, Arby's, because of that, you don't get a pass on the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Now one thing Arby's is consistent about today, they are below their own posted serving weight. So today, Arby's, you fail the Joe is Hungry weight test. Now if you add them all up, average them out, do the math, you come up with an even higher price of 95 cents an ounce. Now it's time to look a little bit deeper and do the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is Arby's idealistic rendition of what it probably could have looked like. This is what it looks like, and this is Arby's bait in the bait and switch of what it should look like. We've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was. It's pretty pricey. It looks like Arby's and Del Taco have just attended the Burger King school on misleading advertising photos, but I'm not going down that rabbit hole today because we have one more test to do, and that would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is. Bite test, engage. Honestly, I'm underwhelmed, but I'm not really surprised. It is a meaty burger, although a little bit dry, a little bit under-seasoned. I expected a strong flavor like you would get with deer meat or venison or the like, but in the end, it has no character. There is no real flavor that stands out. It just tastes like dry hamburger. The build quality is just so-so. It doesn't look like it was made with love or anybody that even cared. Arby's only squeezed off 2 dill pickle chips. What is it with fast food burger places and pickles? Does it cause them physical pain to give you pickles? Is this like sour cream in taco places? You know how they hate to give you sour cream. The little bit of crispy onion strings they give you is anything but crispy. I can taste the cheese. I can even taste the steak sauce they put on it. Although all 3 are in short supply. Even the brioche bun, which suspiciously looks like an egg bread bun, is a little bit dry. Did it suffer on the trip over here in my heated carrying case? To determine this, we only need to take a peek back in time and check with the past tense Joe and do the sneakadoodle bite. The Joe is Hungry past tense sneakadoodle bite number 1. Sneakadoodle bite number 2. Sneakadoodle bite number 3. Nothing special, a little bit dry. Let's move on with this video. Should you eat it fresh at Arby's? Can you take it home and eat it later? After consulting my Joe is Hungry doppelganger, I can tell you most assuredly, and unfortunately, that it really doesn't make any difference. Now it's time to give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that awful, slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this burger the score that it really deserves. Arby's, I can say one thing, it is edible, but that's really all it's got going for it, with the core temperature barely making 140 degrees, pulled fresh out of the fryer. But I can say that when I did the temperature test in the car, as I put the temperature probe deeper in the burger, the temperature went down, and that's actually the one you saw. With that little tidbit of information, I'm kind of worried about food safety here. Arby's, premium price, premium burger, not a chance. Today, 4.9. Arby's, you're on your way down the slippery slope. This is my review, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.